Yereban and Young. Today we are going to talk about my top 10 favorite songs from 2018. Um, now, I initially wanted to do five, but I like way too many songs to narrow it down to five. I learned very quickly five was not happening. Um, like my favorites playlist on Spotify has 163 songs and it's like 9 hours and some odd minutes long because I have a problem. I'm one of those people where I like every song and every song is my favorite song, and I have a problem. Okay, I know it's a problem. So I figured I can probably manage to condense it down to 10. It took way longer than it should have. I've been working on this since, I don't know, before Christmas. And every time I would hear something, I'm like, oh, I should put that on there. I'm like, no, but I can't. I got so many songs already. So, like, I was up till, like, I don't know, 2:15 last night trying to narrow down um, my list. And it was very, very difficult. Um, so, we'll start with number 10 and go down to number 1. And it's not a matter of really liking it one better than the other. It's frequency of listening. Um, so number 10 is Oh My Girl's Twilight, which honestly I do love it a lot. I love it more than the other songs I had come across, and that's why it's on the list. But I probably listened to it the least. I had honestly forgotten about it for a minute. Um, it's so pretty, and it's everything that I love about Oh My Girl, where it's, light and cool and, very keeping with their kind of bright aesthetic without being annoying, like some girl groups can kind of be, where it's a little too much. Um, but yeah, it played on my Spotify yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot about this song. And I don't know how I forgot about it because I don't like a lot of girl groups. Um, there's, I don't know, like less than half of this list is girls or girl groups, but um, they're one of my favorites. It's them, G Idol, I really like. And I can tolerate some Blackpink. They really remind me of like a reborn 21, but I can get kind of behind um, Blackpink. They're not on the list though. I probably should have put them on the list, but because I did like that one song they had this year. But anyway, um, next number 9 is another one that I'd kind of forgotten about. I listened to it so much for so long when it came out for like a couple of weeks. And then I forgot about it, and like, I guess because I wasn't listening to it as much, Spotify wasn't rotating it in, maybe. But it's Jessie's Down. Um, I'm not like, a fan of Jessie where I'm following her career, but if she has like a comeback, I'll watch it. I'll listen. I'll give it a shot because I do like her. Um, so when this came out, I was all about it. I love the islandy feel that it has, and it's different than most of the music that you hear, which is very much Jessie style. She does kind of what she wants, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, I don't really think she cares. She doesn't seem like the one that's going to be like hurt because you don't like her song. Um, anyway, I enjoyed watching it. I liked that she went wherever she went and filmed on a beach, really lended to the islandy feel of the song in the MV. Not that we're here to talk about MVs, but I don't know, I kind of liked everything about it. especially since the other song that I like from her is Senani. If you hear a noise in the background, that's my dad puttering around, cleaning and whatever, so ignore it. And Down is so different from Senani, and I love that she's like kind of versatile. She's not sticking with like one style, one note type of deal, you know? Anyway, number 8 is another group that I love quite a lot. And that's Mamamoo. And I put Egotistic on here versus like Paint Me or Windflower or whatever, because I just love the sound of this song. I'm kind of obsessed with it, you know, where I will listen to it on repeat. That's how much I love this song. It's really bad, to the point where I had to actually stop myself from listening to it, because that's like all I would do, like, and it'd be stuck in my head all day, and I'm like, this is not normal, and I had to walk away from it. But I love Mamamoo and everything about them, and they're so, I don't want to say weird, because it sounds mean, but they're a little weird and they're funny, but I love weird, you know? That's probably why I like them, because they're strange, and their mascot's a freaking radish, and I'm all about it, you know? So yeah, Egotistic is definitely a fantastic, fantastic song. Number 7 is somebody who I hold in a very special place in my heart, and that is Miss Boa. The whole reason that I even got into K-pop is because of her. Back when she used to do end themes for Inuyasha, that stuck to me in. And this is back when like YouTube was a baby and good luck finding anything. But I would YouTube, and there would be like stage performances. There wouldn't even be like real, like a lot of MVs for her. It would be like live stage performances of like IDP Speed. You know, that's how long ago this was. But Negadola, when it came out this year, like, I love anytime she's got a comeback. Even her last couple of them I've really liked, but Negadola was my favorite. You know. It reminded me, like, sound-wise, of, like, old school Boa, like Girls on Top Boa, you know? Which I could be wrong, that could just be me, but that's what I felt listening to it. And I freaking love her. I'm not an SM person. I find their groups to be real hit or miss. Like, I like Amber. I also like that Amber kind of has to do it on her own and she makes it happen. Girls' Generation has kind of gone to hell as far as I'm concerned. You know, I wasn't crazy about them, and then the things with Jessica happened, but we're not here to talk about that. But I think Boa is one of the consistently well released artists that SM has. I don't even know if there is really any that I don't like from her, you know. So I kind of, every time she's got a song that comes out or an album or something, I expect to kind of like it. She's one of the few SM artists that has never let me down. So, anyway, number 6 is a group that I freaking love, and I relate to their music a lot, and that is Stray Kids, and the song that I picked is Voices. Because again, I relate a lot to their music. I can hear their songs and be like, I agree with you on that. That applies to me. Yes, everything. Everything's a yes. So Voices is a beautiful, beautiful song. I love, like, the kind of rock vibe that Stray Kids has. Their rap line is fantastic. I don't know. I don't know how you could listen to Stray Kids and not like them, personally. I mean, I guess you could, because everybody's got a preference, but I don't see why you wouldn't. You know? They're so talented. Anyway, number 5 is Get It by Pristin V. I like Pristin V better than actual Priston. And I know they consider it a unit group, but I'm pretty sure it's got more than half of the girls in it, which I don't get. Um, Priston, I think they have the song Black Widow. I want to say it's them. Um, if they had debuted with Black Widow, I probably would have liked them better. Personally, because that's more my style, such as Get It's more my style. I mean, they literally have more than half of the group in Preston V, so I think if they stuck with that kind of style, I would like them a lot more, you know? But Get It is very, very cool. It's kind of kick-ass, you know, like G-Idol sort of is. You know, they try to be more street style, more Blackpink 21 aesthetic type thing without like ripping them off or whatever, but you know what I mean. And that's what I like, you know. And that song was really what I think that the whole group should put out. I understand you make a subunit to be different, but I would like for the whole group to be that way personally. But it's not up to me. Anyway. Whoa. Next is J Park Solo. I love J Park a lot. I don't do a lot of solo artists. It's pretty much once in a while Jessie. You know, I love Ailey, Boa. I'll do Eric Nam sometimes and J Park. That's it. And he is somebody that I continuously listen to all the time. And I had a hard time narrowing it down. He had a few songs come out this year. And Solo's definitely my favorite. And the easy way for me to tell if something's a favorite is if it plays on my Spotify every day. And every time it comes on, I don't skip it. You know? Like, if All I Want to Do, his song All I Want to Do, comes on, about half the time I'll skip it. If Solo comes on, that's it. I'm leaving it. I'm walking away. I don't care if when I clean my house, I get on these binges and I'll clean the whole house. It'll take me forever. Sometimes songs will play more than once. Even though I've got a 9-hour long playlist, sometimes Spotify plays the song more than once for whatever reason. And I'll listen to it. I don't care if it comes on 3, 4, 5 times. I'm not skipping it. I freaking love this damn song. It's so much fun. You know, I actually enjoy listening to it, and it's fun for me, which is what music should be, you know? We're on number 3 now, which is, this one I had a hard time picking. It's I'm Fine by BTS. I could have done this entire list, I'm not kidding, strictly BTS and VIXX. And I didn't want to do that. You know? I easily could have listed 6 songs from them. Because VIXX is my ultimate bias group and BTS is like right underneath. And they're very different, so I feel like it's very possible to have 2 very different groups be very close to your heart for different reasons. But I still like VIXX just a little bit better than BTS. But I didn't want to list more than one track for any given group, although I have RM on here, which is kind of BTS, so it was from his mixtape, so we'll count it as one. But I was torn between Euphoria, Serendipity, I'm Fine, and Penman, Airplane Part 2, Magic Shop, Love Maze. Like, when they put out that album that had like extended versions of things and different versions of things and then threw in some new songs, I almost died. I loved that entire freaking thing. I listened to it for days. But I picked I'm Fine for this list because the music at the beginning is Save Me. And I love a throwback. I love when you take something from a couple of years ago and work it into something new and turn it into a new story or a continuation of a story. And that's what they did with I'm Fine. Save Me starts out as them asking for help for somebody to save them, and then I'm Fine comes along where it's like, nah, you can go, I'm good now, I got me, don't worry about it. And I love that. You know? It's everything. So, to me, anyway. So, that was great to me. Honestly, I have to start listening to it more because I don't think it plays naturally quite enough on my Spotify. And I'm kind of obsessed with it. But like I said, I got a 9-hour long playlist and it kind of likes to repeat itself. The next one is another one I had a hard time picking. And I chose Navy and Shining Gold from VIX because I am a Starlight, you know, and those are our colors. And I love it. It's a kick-ass song. But I could have listed, again, literally the entire Scientist album on this list. I was quite tempted to add Scientist to this instead of Navy and Shining Gold, especially after I watched earlier their performance on KBS, whatever they call it, end of year, whatever state end of year stage thing where they had like the priest robes on and the lanterns and everything. And it reminded me of how much I freaking love that song. But I think that I slightly like Navy and Shining Gold better because it's calling to my inner Starlight in so many ways, you know? And it's so pretty and I freaking love it. But yeah, VIX is another group like BTS where I could have listed everything. There's literally one VIX song from their entire catalog from debut till now that I don't like. One. And they've had a buttload of songs. Okay? Like, I'm including even like their Japanese releases. There is one song that I don't like. Alright? So that just shows you how much I actually enjoy VIX. I would have put Touch and Sketch on here, but I have it on the other one, so I don't really like to repeat things. So I figured, well, VIX had a album come out this year, so Navy and Shining Gold, even to me, is better than Touch and Sketch. Even though Leo's my ultimate bias, and it kind of hurts to say that, but I do. I love it. Anyway, the last one, number one, is freaking RM's Moonchild. That is definitely my overall favorite song from this entire year. Because it speaks to my soul, it speaks to my heart, and I think that Junie is very good at that. He's so smart, and it shows in his music, and he's very thoughtful and creative, and knows how to tell a story, and enjoys telling a story, and enjoys supporting people, I think, you know, through his music, and telling people that it's okay to be you, and do what you want to do, and you know, which has been a running theme for a few albums now with BTS as a whole. And I don't know, Moonchild I think is just a beautiful song. The chorus of that song is like my favorite thing ever. It's so good, you know. So yeah, it's another one that I obsessively listen to. And, you know, like J Park, it could play 3, 4 times a day and I'm not skipping it, you know? Which honestly, when his mixtape came out, I wasn't sure if I was going to love it. I thought I would like it because I do like Namjoon. I do. Um, but I was kind of living for J-Hope's mixtape. So I wasn't really, they're very different. So I was expecting something kind of more mellow from Namjoon. And it is. But not in a put you to sleep kind of boring way. Moonchild is my life, you know? It's freaking great. So, anyway, I tend to ramble, in case you haven't noticed. So, I'm going to stop now before it gets worse. And, anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.